It's exhausting to vet every person you want to put change in the jar for.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's exhausting for people to, it's like, like it's tiring to have to do that. And I just have empathy for those that have had cynicism where it's like, I'm just tired of being taken advantage of.
Well, the other thing to remember is this. Jesus got taken advantage of. It's not the worst thing in the world to move on your compassion and it gets taken advantage of. There's worse things. Yeah. It led so Jesus put himself out there vulnerably, and no one said thank you. I mean, like, it led to a cross. I think my bigger point is, I remember one time I was at our Mannheim campus, and I was walking out. We had our group was about to meet. I was about to meet with a small group of people that we were doing life with at the time. And as I was walking out, there was this family that was obviously distressed that walked into our church building. And I was like, hey, what's your names? Just started a conversation with them. Found out that they had driven or were driving like from North Dakota to try to get to some family. They're homeless. They had nothing. And they were completely out of gas. And they hadn't run out yet, but they basically had hardly anything left in the tank. And they had like $19 left. And so they were distraught. And they came they saw the church, and they came in. So I was like, okay, I'm about to go. The building was shutting down at that point. I'm about to go hang out with some other people, and why don't you follow me? Do you have enough gas it's like a mile and a half away? They said, yeah, we'll follow you. So they follow us to the home. I bring them into place. Like, we bring them in and basically go, here's the story. And everybody in that group gave hundreds of dollars to them.
Wow.
To get them a hotel for that night, whatever they needed. That was how, because they're like, okay, well, we love Jesus. Jesus did this for us. So yeah, be blessed. They left. And one of the people in the group, kind of jokingly, but said, hey, what if they were lying about all that? And someone else piped up and they're like, so what? Like, if they were lying about it, so we just got moved. Like, is God going to be disappointed that we just gave
Love it.
$600? Like, so what if we got taken advantage of? Jesus did too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't want to live, so you can be reckless with that, but I think sometimes it's like, sometimes that's the vulnerable spot that generous, serving living will put you in. It is vulnerable.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that, because what the difference is, it's about the offering. So I think that our God,
not the effect,
is not asking for the ultimately the end result is in his hands.
Yeah.
He's just asking us to be faithful.
Would you open your hands with it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're responsible for the offering. He's responsible for the outcome.
Yeah.
And I think talk about freedom. There is freedom when we decide that we're not responsible for the outcome. That's when I can put the change in the jar and go, okay, it's okay, because I
did what you were asking me to do.
Yes,
yeah.
And you can give the $20 to the person, and if he buys a sandwich or he buys alcohol, that's not necessarily yours to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be the detective in that moment. Do what the Spirit leads you to do in that moment. Now, test like if the Spirit is like, yeah, no, this is probably not a great situation. Okay, then listen to that.